Hi, I'm Caroline Francis, Director of UK Alumni Career Services. Today, I'm joined by Nini Edwards, and we're delighted to have you, Nini. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Tell us a little about your career path since you've graduated from UK.
Well, I stayed in Lexington for the most part. I went to work for my cousin who owns LV Harkness, and I did a lot of her marketing, her graphic design, photography, pretty much everything under the sun because she's also runs a small business. And then I went and worked for actually my cousin who lives in Nashville. I went back and forth, but I helped her with her landscape architecture company. And then now I work for my family and we run our vineyard, which is Harkness Edwards Vineyards. And I've been doing that for about, oh gosh, I don't know, about 4 years now. So
Oh, how interesting.
yeah.
What do you wish you knew earlier in your career that you know now?
Oh Lord, so much. But I'd have to say that failure is very okay and very good. And failing is all a part of it. When you're young and you're a whippersnapper and you're just anxious to get everything done and you fail, it feels like such a big roadblock. But then I just wish I would have known that failing is all a part of it. It's good. It's okay. And really, the more interesting stories is when you fail and you overcome those failures. So I wish I was more in tune with that because sometimes, like when you're young, you beat yourself up a lot. You know what I mean? When you get old, you get worn down and you're like, failure, it's okay. Okay,
Certainly builds resilience, that's for sure.
for sure.
How does your degree connect to what you're doing now?
Goodness. So I graduated in journalism and so many things really, because and I also worked for the Colonel. And of course, all the obvious things, in terms of verbiage and going up to people and talking and being confident. I mean, all of the obvious things. But really, one big thing that I use that I didn't realize I was going to use so much is my graphic design skills. And I learned a lot of that in the School of Communication. They teach you how to do magazines and newspapers, how to design those things. And I use that a lot. I use that tool, the InDesign tool, so much. And that has been so valuable to have that in my skill set. So there's been a lot of things, but I have to say that is probably something that is very on the forefront of it, something I use a lot.
Definitely a transferable skill,
Right.
definitely.
That did.
Have you had any career-defining moments?
Yes. So my vineyard, we in April of 2020, we donated $2 a pouch for our adult Capri Suns, and there are these pouches that have sangria in them and fruit. And in doing that, we raised over $7,700 for the Coronavirus Relief Fund for Central Kentucky. And it was just the month of April that we did that, and to raise so much money, and the community came out and supported it. And it was really, really rewarding and really fulfilled our mission statement of giving back to the community. So that was really cool.
Awesome, such a win-win.
It was.
Have you had any mentors along the way?
Definitely my parents, definitely my cousin who I worked for in Nashville, um, and Weta Michael. I follow all those people. Weta, I follow from afar, but all of them are kind, hardworking people. They're very community focused. First, and that's really important to me to build a community. And I think it's very easy to start a business and chase money and chase money. It's hard to take your time and build a community, and that's what all those people have in common. They're just very respectful, very kind people, all who own businesses, and that is something that I really look up to.
Definitely some great role models.
Mhm.
What career advice do you have to students and other alumni?
I would say definitely like what I said earlier, embrace failure, take your time and be consistent. And if you can do those things, you're unstoppable. If you wake up every day and you just keep moving the needle forward, beyond all the challenges and stay positive and consistent, there's nothing you can't do.
It's going to be fun to continue to watch your business and your career unfold, Nini. Lastly, share with us a favorite UK memory you have.
I would have to say working for the Kentucky Colonel, as a whole, that memory was really, really cool. All of us worked so hard. We were all just young, scrappy kids, trying to figure everything out. But we took that newspaper really seriously and we got it done. It was a daily publication, and when I was in school, and it was hard. It was really hard, but it was fun. And we all were in the basement all the time. And just, we just had a blast and we worked really hard. And I really value those memories.
We all loved reading our Colonel, that's for sure. Nini, thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us today. We really wish you the best in the future, and thank you for being such an awesome alumna.
Thank you so much for having me. This is an honor to you'll have me on here. So thank you so much.